I don't have anything as of now. I just have this configuration file, and that's all. Okay, same thing you will see over here as well. Okay, so in this case we are going ahead and using the AWS as a provider, and these are the access key and secret access key of my root user. Okay, and because whenever you will do Terraform apply, a resource will get created, so that resource will get created, that resource should get created in some authenticated account. If you are not authenticated, then definitely your resource will not get created. And what kind of resource I want to create? I want to go ahead and create a EC2 instance from this AMI ID and this instance type. Okay, so this is my expectation. So let's go ahead and write Terraform. This will be the first command, initialization. This initialization is going to create the .terraform directory, and it will download the plugins associated with the cloud provider. Okay, so once this Terraform init will get successful in next 30 seconds, you will see one .terraform folder got created. You can ignore .history. This is not of our use. Okay, so the one .terraform folder got created, and that folder got created just because we have done the Terraform init, and the plugin associated with that will get downloaded. So we will look into that plugin as well, but we don't have to play with it. It is just for our knowledge that it got downloaded on our end. Okay, so let's wait. So Terraform has successfully initialized and it has downloaded it. So let's look into this. So let's go to .terraform, providers folder, registry.terraform.io folder, HashiCorp folder, AWS. Only a single folders are present. So this AWS folder we have, it means we are using the AWS as a cloud provider, and what is the version of that cloud provider is also mentioned over here. Then we have installed, we are working on the Windows operating system, so that's why it's coming. And this is the Terraform provider plugin. Okay, so this plugin is going to help us in communicating purpose. Okay, so whenever you are going to run Terraform plan, Terraform in apply, so all those commands this plugin is able to understand, and then this will help us in connecting to the AWS. Okay, but we don't have to change anything over here. Let's come outside of it. We are within the, again, this provider.tf. Now let's do Terraform plan. It should show that which all activities or which all resources will get created. It is just a plan, it is not going to create anything. Okay, so as it will show, our EC2 instance will get created. So let me log into our AWS console and we'll see. Okay, let's go to EC2. As of now, I don't have any EC2 instance running. Okay, and this plan also got finished. So this plan is just suggesting us, this is the Terraform plan command. This is just to suggest us that one resource will get created, and this will be the resource type. Okay, AWS underscore instance, it means an EC2 instance, and logical name is a web, and this instance will get created from this AMI and from this instance type t2.micro, and rest of the things like public IP, private IP, DNS, instance ID, all those things will get known, or we will get an information about those after creating that resource. So let's apply it. So apply is going to create a resource in reality. So once you will see, once the apply got finished, you will see a resource will be available over here. Okay, so Terraform apply internally, again it will show the plan. Okay, just for our confirmation. So if you are happy with the plan, just type yes and hit enter, so that whatever it has shown within the plan, like one to add. Okay, so this one to add means one resource to add, so that resource will get added successfully. So now you will see, let me refresh, let me close this. You can see one instance is now in pending condition. It's just because we are into the creating state, so it will take 30 seconds to create it, and now the same instance got up and running now over here. Okay, so our instance got created successfully, and at the same time you will see this case over here as well, that one resource got Terraform apply complete, one resource got added, zero change, zero destroyed. Okay, so this is the thing which is going to, so we will tweak a lot of things over here now, and the same thing we have explored on Friday as well, but I just wanted to recap the things. Now let's look into some extra things which we haven't discussed so far now. Okay, so now let's look into this state file. The every time whenever you do the apply, okay, so this state file was not there earlier, only provider.tf was there and .terraform and this log file we will commit later on. So state file is also important for us. Okay, so whenever you do the Terraform apply, automatically state file will get created. This state file will get created only because just to track the state of our infrastructure. Okay, so if I try to open this state file, this is the auto generated file which we don't have to modify even. Now you will see that our type of the resource is AWS underscore instance, and name, logical name is the web which you have provided, and each and every information about this EC2 instance will get stored over here. Like we have make use of this AMI, then our EC2 instance got created in the AP South 1B. This is mainly for the tracking purpose, like what is the information about my EC2 instance and which all resources are created by the Terraform. You will see, let me show you the public IP and private public IP first. Okay, so public IP of our EC2 instance is this 13.235.77.75. You will see the same IP address in this Terraform state file as well. You will see this 13 dot, this is the public IP. Private IP क्या है, ending with 159 158. So same is the case over here. So जो भी information आपको यहाँ पे दिख रही है, same information is available to us in the file format. Okay, and that is present within the state file. State file is mainly for tracking the state of the infrastructure. Now why this is important? Okay, because let's say I have created a with the help of provider.tf, I have created a one EC2 instance. Okay, and that is belong, that the resource is this and name, logical name is this. What if we apply it one more time with auto approve? Let's say auto approve is just to avoid, like when I did Terraform apply, that time उसने yes or no के लिए मुझे पूछा था, but if I think I don't want to put yes or no, directly apply it without even asking, in that case just put hyphen auto approve, so it is not going to ask me for yes or no. So now you can see once after do Terraform apply, it is showing no changes, your infrastructure matches the configuration. It means whatever the things it was present, means whatever the code it was written, this is already executed. We don't have to, I means once we execute it and after that you do the Terraform apply 100 time, you will see the same output, no changes. It means जो भी आपको infrastructure बनाना था वो already आपने बना दिया है पहले ही, अभी नए से infrastructure नहीं बनेगा. Because, and how this is coming to know that whatever the infrastructure which I was about to create is already there, just because of the state file. Okay, because AWS underscore instance and web, these two things are matching in our state file. You can see in the type section AWS instance and in the web name section web. So these two things are matching exactly in our file, and the content and everything is also matching. Okay, so because of that only, now our infrastructure will not get, means it will not get repeated. It's good practice that it will not get repeated, because let's say uh, if there is no one to keep track of the infrastructure, then how will I come to know that my infrastructure is correct or not, or like my infrastructure is up to date or not? I will not come to know. So that's why this state file is very much important in tracking purpose of our resources. Okay, let me show you. Let's say if I don't have this state file, okay, I will just move this state file to something else. Let's say underscore backup. So this file will not be useful now. Okay, so whenever you do the Terraform apply, that time it is going to check if do we have any state file like this, and the content which is, means the resource which we am trying to create is already created or not. That will get verified via this state file. But now I don't have any state file. This backup file is of no use in that case. So in that case, if I do the Terraform apply, or let's say Terraform plan as well, if you do the plan as well or apply as well, anything, it is going to show you that one resource to be added, because now my Terraform is not aware whether it is there or not, because the state file is not available, and that's why you can see one to add, because it is there is no state file. So if I apply it, one more resource will get created. And let's revert that back. And now do the Terraform plan. It will never show one resource to add, because whatever resource we were focusing to create, that is already created as per the state file. Okay, so this terraform.tf state is very much important, and this is the heart of our Terraform. Okay, so that's where now it is saying no changes, because things are already created. Okay, so let's do one more thing over here. So this is our state file. Let's say in the provider section, okay, we can create multiple files as well. Okay, let's say I will keep within the provider section this much content. Okay, and within the we create one more file. I will just cut this. Okay, and create one more file over here. Let's say ec2.tf, and copy paste that. Okay, so I have two files now. One is a provider.tf, one is ec2.tf. So whenever you are going to apply this now, it will behave the same way, because there is no way by which you can just do the Terraform apply to only a single particular file. Okay, as you can see, we are doing this Terraform plan, Terraform apply to entire directory. Okay, so what इसके अंदर 10 भी tf फाइल होंगे, so all those 10 tf files will get executed. Okay, so even though if I do the Terraform plan, I will get the same output. And it's always good to create a different tf file for different purpose. Means provider.tf should have only the information about the provider. ec2.tf should have information about ec2 instance creation resource. Let's say I want to create a key pair, then it's always good to create a key pair.tf. That is mainly for the maintenance of our code. There is no hard mandatory thing that you can write the 1,000 liner code in a single file as well, or you can distribute that code in different file as well. But for maintenance and management purpose, it's always good to distribute the code, because if there is any change, let's say I have 5 files, ec2.tf, securitygroup.tf, vpc.tf, and two more files, and I need to just modify the things regarding ec2. So in that case, I will just go to that ec2.tf, modify the things, and that's all. I even don't have to look for the other files if we manage it properly. And contrary to this, if you write all the resources in only a single file and you have to modify ec2, in that case you have to look into entire file, you have to scan entire file. That is difficult to manage, because in reality you have to create a bigger infrastructure, and bigger infrastructure means there will be the lot of coding that we have to do, and it will be difficult to manage at later point if we don't create a different file at a starting. Okay, so we can create as many file as we want. Now let's say if I want to create one more resource, that is nothing but a key pair. Okay, so let's look into how we can create a key pair. AWS key pair Terraform, let's say. Let's copy paste the code regarding the key pair. Okay, I'll just go ahead and copy it. So AWS underscore key underscore pair is the resource name, deployer is a local name. Okay, and what will be the name of the key? A deployer hyphen key, and this is the public IP, public key. So as this is a dummy, we are not interested in this. We are just interested in that what if I have added one extra resources. Okay, in this section now you will see I don't have any key pair. Okay, let me show you. If I go to key pairs, I have this hyphen Mumbai, but with the deployer hyphen key I don't have any. Okay, so once I do the Terraform plan, let's do the Terraform plan. Now you know that a previous resource is already created. Okay, so in that case definitely our we will not get any plan for this because this is already handled. So we will get plan for the new code that we have just added. Okay, so it means it will show me that only one to add because even though there are two resources in our configuration file, but one resource of EC2 is already created, so it is not going to recreate. So that's why it will not even show in the plan as well. And only the next resource, like a new resource AWS underscore key pair, that is new for us and that is new for our state file as well. Okay, so abhi AWS underscore key underscore pair ke liye you will see nothing will you will find with not over here. If I see AWS key pair in the state file, you will see no results because it's not yet created as of now. So let's go ahead and create it. Apply, auto approve, spelling mistake. So this is going to create a key pair for us, and once it got created, then our Terraform state file will also get updated with this resource. So apply got completed, everything got created, and let's look into the state file now. Search for that key pair, you will see information about the key pair also got added. So this is the type of the resource is AWS key pair, name of the resource is deployer, this can be anything, and information about the key pair, that is nothing but what is the ID of the key, then what is the key name, public key क्या है उसका, जो भी information उसके key के regarding है, all those things will be appeared over here. And in the same way you will see key pair got created at this location as well, deployer hyphen key, that is just created. Okay, so we can create any resource as per our requirement. Okay, so whenever you do the Terraform apply, only it is going to give us the मतलब जो भी resource already created थे, that resource will not get recreated. Now you know अभी अपने पास दो resources है and दोनों के दोनों resources created है. So if you do the Terraform apply one more time, it will still say no changes because our infrastructure is already up to date. Let's see. सो यू कैन सी नो चेंजेस बिकॉज जो भी रिक्वायरमेंट जो भी कॉन्फ़िगरेशन फाइल में अपन ने लिखा था वो सारी की सारी चीज़ें ऑलरेडी अप्लाई हो चुकी है. सो दैट्स वाई इट्स नॉट गेटिंग क्रिएटेड. Understood this much? Let's say now I have added a tag to this EC2 instance. Okay, and this tag was not added earlier via Terraform. Okay, and now if I just go to this state file, let's see, I'll search with the tags. Tags regarding the key pair are empty and tags regarding EC2 instance are also empty. Okay, and this was the previous case and now I have added. So the thing is, whenever you are going to let me show you one thing before explaining. Now let's do the apply. Okay, not even apply, let's do the refresh, a new command, I'll explain. Okay, let's wait for output. So it has refreshed the state. Okay, what exactly it is doing? Refresh means whatever the things are present. Okay, now you can see in our state file these tags are still empty. Okay, so those changes which you have done will not, all the changes will not be appearing over here. Okay, Terraform refresh is to refresh the state. It means let's say अभी मैंने यहाँ पे जाके इस EC2 इंस्टेंस को शट डाउन कर दिया. ओके, लेट्स से स्टॉप कर देता हूँ मैं. Okay, and let me even remove the tag which is not required for me. So it's recommended that if you are making use of the Terraform, let's not do anything manually, because it will, that change will not get tracked. Okay, so that's where uh, do each and everything via Terraform. आपको टैग्स ऐड करने हैं Terraform से ऐड करो, कुछ भी ऐड करना है Terraform से ऐड करो. Okay, so let's see. अपना स्टेट पहले रनिंग में था, राइट, एंड मैन्युअली लेट्स से किसी ने जाके स्टॉप कर दिया EC2 इंस्टेंस को कंसोल में आके. And now let's do the Terraform refresh one more time. So such kind of changes like a state, अभी EC2 के अंदर कुछ modify किया तो पता नहीं चलेगा, but EC2 का instant state change कर दिया running to the stop. In that case, our Terraform state file will come to know that it has stopped now. Earlier it was running, now it has stopped. So now you will see the instant state equal to stopped. सो टेराफॉर्म रिफ्रेश कमांड क्या करता है, जो भी अपन ने बनाया है दैट विल कंपेयर विथ आवर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर विच इज प्रेजेंट इन द AWS, and based on that things will get changed. Okay, things will get modified. So let's make it running, and this is not a good practice even. So let's make it up and running. Start this instance, and once you start it again, this instance state will be started. So let's say if you want to add a tag, or if you want to maybe add multiple tags, attach a volume, or change the type of the instance, all those things you have to do always from the Terraform, not via manually. अभी manually करना ही था तो फिर Terraform क्यों use करेंगे अपन, right? So it's not even means you can change the do the things manually, but Terraform will not come to know. So let's see if the state got changed or not. Earlier it is okay, it's got running. So change करने के लिए आपको फिर से refresh चलाना पड़ेगा, so that again sync करेंगे, and जैसे sync हो जाता है I will get this file as a running में आ जाएगा. फिर यहाँ पे जैसे refresh मेरा finish हो जाता है. Okay, so it came into the running one more time. So now we have two resources. One resource is like AWS EC2 instance. Second resource is like our key pair. Okay, and let's say if I say Terraform destroy, destroy just to delete all the resources. Okay, so Terraform destroy क्या करेगा, जितने भी resource मैंने बनाए हैं वो सारे के सारे destroy कर देगा, and along with that a content within the state file will also get destroyed. Okay, so let's do this activity. So you will see that plan is 0 to add, so add कुछ नहीं होने वाला. If I do s, कुछ भी change नहीं होने वाला, and it is going to destroy the two resources. So I'm okay with destroy as well. So once you destroy the things, then those resources will get deleted from AWS, and in the same way the entries of those resources will get deleted from state file as well. Because आपने delete कर दिया, it means there should not be any entry over this. So once you do the Terraform apply later on, it should create a resource, right? So Terraform destroy दो चीज़ें करता है. एक तो AWS में से सारे के सारे रिसोर्स डिस्ट्रॉय कर देगा जो भी Terraform ने बनाए, एंड सेकंड थिंग इज लाइक स्टेट फाइल से भी या स्टेट फाइल से भी चीज़ें डिलीट कर देगा. सो इफ़ यू डू एंड yes, in that case you can see key pair delete हो चुका है, and these things are happening in parallel. You can see key pair destroying web instance destroying. So both the things are destroying in parallel because they are not dependent on each other. So once it got destroyed successfully, you will see our state file will have only this much content. Now we don't have extra content जो पहले दिख रहा था आपने को, ठीक है, because destroy will delete the content from a state file as well. And similarly, in case of AWS, you will no longer see this instance because we have just terminated this EC2 instance. Plus, you will no longer see this key pair as well. Let me refresh it. So we don't have the key pair of the deployer key. Okay, so let me delete this as well. This is I have created manually, so I'm going to delete it manually. So we don't have key pair, we don't have EC2 instance. Okay, so let's apply it one more time. I'm just trying to apply it one more time just to show you the destroy option in with the target. It's a target option होता है एक destroy command को. So that option we will explore after creating these things. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, now let's head over to this. Now let's say we have two resources. One resource is EC2, second resource is, let's say, key pair. And if you do the destroy, in that case it is going to destroy all the resources as we have seen. But if you want to selectively destroy, let's say आपके पास दो resource है and आपको दो में से एक ही destroy करना है, so in that case this hyphen target is going to help us. Okay, target is nothing but which resource we have to destroy. So let's say only EC2 instance we have to destroy, then AWS underscore instance dot logical name or local name I have to provide. Okay, so we will look into this now. So these two things got created. If I look into the state file again, entire information about the key pair and EC2 instance will appear over here. And now let's go ahead and delete the things. Destroy hyphen target. So what we have to destroy? We want to destroy this, let's say, key pair. मैं delete कर देता हूँ. So AWS key pair dot deployer. Okay, so this way. Okay, the thing is, what is this local name? Okay, before even destroying, what is this local name? This is mainly for, this is an identifier for the Terraform, because if I want to create one more key pair, in that case I cannot keep this local name as it is. Okay, let's say I want to create a key pair with some different key name, but if I keep these two things as it is, I will get an error while applying. I'll show you that. Let's apply it. So you will see a resource name must be unique, and this deployer was already declared earlier. That's where it is not allowing us. So the thing is, अपने key pair तो कितने भी आप बना सकते हो, but उस particular key pair को track करने के लिए एक local name we have to provide, and this local name is mainly for the Terraform internal purpose. Okay, because let's see, if I create, if let's say Terraform used to allow the things, let's say दो की पेयर क्रिएट हो जाएंगे इन दैट केस, एंड मुझे दो में से एक ही डिलीट करना है, तो आई हैव टू प्रोवाइड AWS की पेयर डॉट डिप्लॉयर. इसमें से फिर क्या दोनों के दोनों की पेयर डिलीट हो जाएंगे. So that's where Terraform will not allow you to write down the single or let's say same local name. So AWS key pair deployer and AWS key pair deployer will not work. We have to modify this local name. This should be unique for that particular resource. Okay, otherwise you will get an error the way we have just seen. Okay, so let me delete this. So this is going to use for internal tracking of the Terraform, and while destruction as well, or while destroying the resource as well, we have to make use of this. So abhi I am planning to destroy this resource. Okay, so let's delete it with the help of target as option. AWS key pair dot deployer. So the key pair associated with that will get deleted, and similarly key pair का जो भी information था state file के अंदर that will also get deleted. Okay, so we will have only a single resource, that will be EC2. So 1 to destroy, it means एक instance, एक resource destroy हो जाएगा. Which resource will get destroyed? A key pair will get destroyed over here. Okay, so destroy got completed successfully, and you will see within the state file I no longer have my key pair related information over here. I hope now you are getting the things. Let's say we have created an EC2 instance manually. Let's forget Terraform just for a moment. And EC2 instance got created with t2.micro. आपका project एकदम perfect चल रहा है. But maybe after 1 week, this hardware t2.micro 1 GB RAM 1 CPU is not sufficient for you guys. You might need some bigger hardware. In that case, definitely you have to keep your EC2 instance सेम. मीन्स जो उस EC2 इंस्टेंस के अंदर डेटा रहेगा दैट शुड रिमेन द सेम, बट हार्डवेयर आपको इंक्रीज करना है. So in that case, you have to change the instance type. So how you have to change it? Just select that instance and go to instance settings, and you will get one options change instance type. The thing is, this option is graded out right now because whenever you have to perform this activity, our instance should be into the stop condition. जब तक आप आपका instance running condition में है, आप उसका instance type change नहीं कर सकते हो. So first step will be stopping that EC2 instance. Second step is change the type of that EC2 instance, and third is like start that EC2 instance. Okay, so you can you don't have to recreate your EC2 instance. The same EC2 instance will get some extra resources after that moment. Okay, so this is stopped now, and let's go to instance type, instance state, sorry, action, instance setting, change instance type, and now from you can select anything, like if you want A1 medium, जो भी आपको चाहिए, you can select it and you have to start it. Okay, so this is the thing. I will not do it right now via AWS. I want to show you how we can do it via Terraform as well. Now you know how to do it via AWS. Okay, the same thing we can perform via Terraform as well. Like you can change the instance type as well. That is also, and you even don't have to do all those things like stopping it, changing it, and starting it. All those things will be taken care automatically via Terraform. Okay, so let's wait till it becomes in running condition. A pending में क्यों गया? So now our instance is running, and this is the t2.micro as usual. Now let's go to t2. Let me change certain code regarding that. ec2.tf, and let me change it to t2.nano. Let's say nano is also one of the option, or maybe t2.medium. This is the instance type I want to change. So अपना रिसोर्स वही है एंड AMI भी वही है, सब कुछ वही है, बस मैंने इंस्टेंस टाइप चेंज कर दिया. ओके, एंड लेट मी डिलीट दिस कोड नाउ बिकॉज if I keep this code as it is and if I do apply, my this key pair will get created because I have destroyed the key pair earlier. If you'll see, we have just destroyed the key pair. Okay, and now in future as well this key pair आपको नहीं लगने वाला. In that case you just delete this code, otherwise आपका कोड यहाँ पे रहेगा तो ये रिसोर्स बनते रहेगा हमेशा. ठीक है, so maybe you can comment it as well. Okay, so I have commented this code so that it should not get executed. Now we have only instance.type as t2.medium, and this instance is already present. So let's see what our plan suggests on top of this. Okay, so now you know how you can do it manually. So let's see Terraform कैसे behave करता है in this situation. So you will get one output as a 1 to change. अपना resource add नहीं हो रहा है, अपना resource destroy भी नहीं हो रहा है, अपना resource change हो रहा है. क्या change हो रहा है उसमें? t2.micro से t2.medium change हो रहा है. दैट इज द ओनली चेंज। ठीक है, जब आपको यहाँ पे प्लस दिखता है इट मीन्स यू आर क्रिएटिंग, माइनस दिखता है तो डिस्ट्रॉइंग। मतलब आपको यहाँ पे दिखाता हूँ, यहाँ पे माइनस, माइनस मतलब डिस्ट्रॉय, प्लस मतलब क्रिएट, एंड दिस टिल्ड साइन, इसको टिल्ड साइन बोलते हैं, दैट इज नथिंग बट अ अपडेट। ओके, सो व्हाट अपडेट इट इज इट शुड डू, T2 माइक्रो से T2 डॉट मीडियम तक अपग्रेड होने वाला है, मतलब इस मॉडिफिकेशन होने वाला है। सो लेट्स डू टेराफॉर्म अप्लाई -- auto approve, and internally you will see now, let's go to this thing, अपना इंस्टेंस रनिंग में था, ठीक है, अभी भी रनिंग में है। लेट्स वेट एंड सी आवर चेंजेस, and this is 32.micro, this is modifying is in progress, automatically instance is under the stopping condition. Okay, you can see this is all AWS Terraform is, sorry, Terraform is doing. Okay, it is under the stopping condition. Once it got stopped successfully, then this will change to T2 dot medium, and again it will start the EC2 instance. So these all things are taken care by the AWS Terraform now. So stop हो चुका है, अभी still modifying. Okay, now you can see this came to the medium now, and जैसे medium आ जाता है अपना instance running में आ जाएगा. So this is the things that is happening within the background once you modify the instance type. So आपको मैनुअली करना है तो आपको नॉलेज होना चाहिए कि क्या क्लिक करना है, क्या नहीं क्लिक करना है, इंस्टेंस अप रख के आप चेंज कर सकते हो क्या, डाउन रख के चेंज कर सकते हो क्या. बट लेट्स से इफ यू डोंट हैव दैट नॉलेज, then Terraform is going to help us. We don't need any knowledge in case of the Terraform. You just change it this and your resource will get modified internally. So now our instance got up and running, and this is the T2 dot medium. So all those things happening in the background. Okay, so just to save the cost, what I will do, I will revert this back to T2 dot medium, because T2 dot, sorry, T2 dot micro मैं revert back कर दूंगा. So before reverting, I just wanted to show you one thing. In case of our state file, instance type is now T2 dot medium. अभी अपन ने change किया था T2 dot medium. So this is my current infrastructure. Okay. So there are two things in case of Terraform. One is a current infrastructure, current state, and one is a desired state. So current state क्या है कि मेरा instance type is T2 dot medium, एंड डिजायर्ड स्टेट मतलब आप इसके अंदर जो भी लिखते हो, कॉन्फ़िगरेशन फाइल के अंदर जो भी लिखते हो, दैट इज योर डिजायर्ड स्टेट, एंड ऑलवेज करंट स्टेट विल गेट ओवर रिडन विथ अ डिजायर्ड स्टेट. मतलब पहले यहाँ पे T2 डॉट मीडियम था, सो मीडियम क्रिएट हो चुका है, अपडेट हो चुका है, बट अगेन नाउ आई एम चेंजिंग इट. सो the current state is T2 dot medium, which will get overridden via the desired state, and desired state क्या है, T2 dot micro. So always whatever you are writing over here, that will act as a desired state, and whatever the state of the infrastructure that we are having, that is nothing but a current state. So let's go ahead and apply it, and again we will see the change that T2 dot micro फिर से आ जाएगा अपने पास. uh, in between that, just let's say if I modify my instance type, sorry, not instance type, AMI over here, then my instance will get recreated. So let's look into that scenario as well. So what I will do, for time being, I'll just copy one of the AMI. So earlier going I was making use of this AMI. Okay, this 08F, you can see over here 08F I was using this AMI. Now let's make use of the Ubuntu AMI, which is something different. I just click on the Ubuntu, and let's make use of this AMI. So now you know my instance is already created, but it is created with this AMI. And if I change this AMI to something else, and if I try to create it, or if I try to plan it, let's plan it. All those things why I'm doing, because I want you to get understood, and जो भी मॉडिफिकेशन करते हैं तो उसके बाद हाउ प्लान विल रिएक्ट टू अस, प्लान कैसे रिएक्ट करेगा, टेराफॉर्म स्टेट फाइल में क्या चेंज होंगे, ऑल दोज थिंग्स वी शुड नो. So as I told you that whenever you are going to change AMI, a resource will get recreated. So that's where it is saying previous one will get destroyed and a new instance will get created with a newer AMI. So that's where you will see minus and plus, destroy and then create a replacement. So minus is nothing but the previous, the current infrastructure, and plus is nothing but a desired infrastructure. Okay, so first it will destroy. Iska bhi this will not happen in parallel. Okay, minus and plus will not happen in parallel. First destruction will complete. जैसे destruction complete हो जाता है, then creation part will start. So let's apply it. I'll apply -- auto approve. अपन ने अप्लाई नहीं भी किया तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, बिकॉज मेन क्या है, प्लान को समझना मेन है. बिकॉज प्लान में जो रहेगा वही अप्लाई होगा. सो वी शुड बी इन अ पोजिशन टू गेस what plan is going to show us and why it is going to show us. So once you apply it, a resource will get first the resource destroy. You can see destroy is in progress. So जब तक destroy नहीं होगा तब तक नया resource नहीं बनेगा. So our instance this is into the shutting down condition, and जैसे ही ये पूरा terminate हो जाएगा second instance, this one, then it is going to uh, create a new, means our new instance will get created. So you can see our new EC2 instance with a new AMI got created, and this is how Terraform is going to help us. So internally you don't have to destroy, you don't have to create extra. So जो भी extra चीज़ें perform करने का काम होता है, all those things will get performed via Terraform. So once the destroy got successful over here, you can say destruction complete over here, then it has started creating. Okay, and it is still create, and it has created the entire thing for us. Okay, so I hope you understood this much about the स्टेट फाइल. अभी अपने स्टेट फाइल के अंदर भी अपने आप नया वाला AMI आ जाएगा, बिकॉज स्टेट फाइल होल्ड्स द स्टेट ऑफ द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. अभी मैंने AMI चेंज कर दिया, सो यू विल सी दैट दिस AMI इज अपीयर्ड ओवर हियर. सो नया वाला AMI आ जाएगा अपने पास. Now quickly we will see one life cycle thing and we will stop over here then. Okay, so for that matter let me explain why we need this. Okay, before going there, let me copy paste the previous AMI. It's kind of slow, so let me copy the previous AMI and paste it over here. Save it. So again I'm reverting back my AMI. So if you do the plan again, it will show you that one resource will get destroyed and one resource will get added. But now you know the sequence of that. First destruction will happen, then the create will happen. Okay, as per this plan. But होता क्या है, whenever you do this, let's say डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया है, एंड डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया मतलब डिस्ट्रॉय हो रहा है, उसके लिए ऑलमोस्ट 30 सेकंड लगते हैं, एंड क्रिएट होते टाइम भी ऑलमोस्ट 30 सेकंड लगते हैं. सो ऑलमोस्ट 1 मिनट के लिए आपका एप्लीकेशन डाउन रहेगा. आपने जो भी एप्लीकेशन डिप्लॉय किया होगा उस इंस्टेंस के ऊपर, दैट एप्लीकेशन विल बी डाउन फॉर एंटायर 1 मिनट, एंड दैट वी डोंट वांट. So I want to change the sequence. I want it should create first and then create a resource first with a new AMI and then delete a resource. Okay, so this change into the planning we can handle or we can achieve with the help of lifecycle. So how we can manage this change? Let's say if I make use of the lifecycle over here, create before destroy equal to true. This is one of the life cycle. Okay, create before destroy is one of the life cycle. There are many life cycle, but this is the important life cycle in perspective of the interview and all. So what this is going to do, this is going to help us in create a resource first and then it will destroy. So after adding this life cycle, let's look into the plan. This life cycle is mainly to reverse the uh, प्लानिंग सेक्शन लाइक जो पहले डिस्ट्रॉय एंड देन क्रिएट हो रहा था बट अभी क्रिएट एंड डिस्ट्रॉय होगा. सो सेम थिंग, क्रिएट होगा डिस्ट्रॉय होगा बट पहले क्या होगा, पहले क्रिएट होगा एंड देन डिस्ट्रॉय होगा. दिस इज द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग टू नो. क्रिएट रिप्लेसमेंट देन डिस्ट्रॉय. ठीक है, इसके पहले कैसे चल रहा था विदाउट लाइफ साइकिल, पहले डिस्ट्रॉय एंड देन क्रिएट रिप्लेसमेंट. सो वी हैव रिवर्स दिस प्रोसीजर. सो आप जैसे अप्लाई भी कर दोगे तो सेम थिंग यू विल कम टू नो कि पहले क्रिएट होगा एंड बाद में डिस्ट्रॉय होगा. दैट इज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ दिस लाइफ साइकिल, क्रिएट बिफोर डिस्ट्रॉय. ओके, let me comment this as well. And now let's see if I try to destroy. So मैंने अभी destroy का मैं सोचता हूँ. In that case the current resource will get destroyed. Means it is going to show me that destroy होने वाला है, but जब तक मैं s टाइप नहीं करूँगा till that moment destroy नहीं होगा. So one resource will get destroyed and it is going to ask me for yes or no. So I'll press the control C. I don't want to go ahead with deletion part. What I want that whenever a resource, this, let's say if I want, I think this resource is very much important for me and I don't want this resource to be get destroyed by any chance, even किसी ने destroy का command भी लिखा तो. In that case we have one more life cycle, prevent destroy equal to true. What that will do, prevent destroy equal to true मैं जैसे लिखता हूँ लाइफ साइकिल के अंदर, it will not allow me to even destroy. So let's see the output and you will get an error that resource has life cycle prevent destroy set and calls for this destroyed. So okay, so in this case instance cannot be destroyed because I have provided prevent destroy. So these are the two important life cycle. There are many, but these are the two important and foremost thing which we need to understand. So life cycle is just to change the way of the planning and accordingly we can manage our infrastructure. Let's say if I destroy, it should not get destroyed. Okay, so मुझे yes or no का option नहीं आएगा. And maybe if I have to destroy it specifically, I need to delete this code and then I have to go ahead with destroy. Then only my destroy is going to work, otherwise it will not. So after deleting this code, then I will get a proper output that this resource is going to get destroyed. You can see I got this entire thing over here. So let me destroy it as we are done with this demo. So this is going to destroy everything and along with that this is going to delete the content regarding that from a state file as well. So अभी जो state file के अंदर दिख रहा है सारी चीज़ें ये delete हो जाएगी once the destroy will get successful.